You want to be a leader, or maybe you already are one, but you feel tired, distracted, stuck between decisions every day. You can't be present for your team. You're so busy that you don't even have time to actually lead. This is the biggest problem today. Leaders have so much going on that their mind is somewhere else, everywhere else, but not where it needs to be. This is The Mind of the Leader by Rasmus Hougaard, Jacqueline Carter, and Ash Manuel, and they're here to tell you something important. Leadership doesn't start in the world around you. It starts in your mind. Until you can lead yourself, you can't lead others. Until you can control your mind, you can't guide your organization. Three things, three principles that every great leader has in common: mindfulness, selflessness, compassion. Sounds easy. It's not, but it's powerful, and it works. What's the biggest problem with today's leaders? Not information overload, not workload, not competition. The problem is this: they're not present, sitting in meetings but checking emails, with their team but thinking about tomorrow's presentation, at home but thinking about the office. Hougaard and Carter studied thousands of leaders, CEOs, managers, executives, across every industry, and they found that most leaders struggle with one thing: attention. They can't control their attention. They multitask. They react. They stay distracted. And everything suffers because of it: decisions, relationships, results. But the most successful leaders, they're different. They stay present. They stay focused. They respond calmly. How? Part 1. Mindfulness. Lead your mind. Mindfulness sounds spiritual, Buddhist, something that doesn't fit in business. Wrong. Mindfulness means being fully present in this moment. That's it. No incense sticks, no chanting, just awareness of what's happening right now. Why does this matter? Because when you're distracted, you make bad decisions. You miss people. You lose opportunities. Imagine this: your team member is sharing something important with you, but your mind is thinking about the meeting that's in 10 minutes. You're listening, but not really listening. Result? She feels you don't care. You miss important information. Trust breaks. Mindfulness keeps you present. How to practice: 10 minutes every day. That's it. Sit in a quiet place. Focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring it back. It's not easy. On the first day, your mind will wander 100 times. That's normal. The point isn't to be perfect. The point is to practice. Over time, something happens. You become more focused in meetings. You're actually present in conversations. You can pause before reacting. That's mindful leadership. And it's a game changer. Part 2. Selflessness. It's not about you. Here's an uncomfortable truth: most leaders are selfish. I don't mean, I mean self-centered. They think leadership is about them, their title, their power, their achievements. But great leaders know leadership is about serving others. Your ego is the biggest obstacle. Hougaard says every leader has an ego, and that ego is constantly whispering, "I should get the credit. I need to be right. People should respect me." And that ego forces you to make bad decisions. You ignore your team's ideas. You can't admit when you're wrong. You take credit that belongs to others. Selfless leadership means giving your team credit, admitting mistakes, listening to and implementing others' ideas, celebrating others' success, serving, not controlling. Example: a project succeeds. A selfish leader says, "I did great." A selfless leader says, "The team did amazing work. Sarah's strategy was brilliant." See the difference? One has I, the other has we. When you're selfless, something magical happens. People want to work harder for you. They trust you. They give you their best because they know you care about them, that you want their success, that it's not just about you. Part 3, compassion. Understand your people. Compassion isn't weak. It's not soft. It's not for business. Again, wrong. Compassion is understanding others, seeing their struggles, and genuinely wanting to help. Why is this important for leadership? Because your team aren't robots. They're humans. They have problems, fears, dreams. And when you don't acknowledge this, you lose connection. Compassionate leaders care about people personally. Don't avoid tough conversations. Give feedback because they want people to grow. Support in difficult situations. Treat mistakes as growth opportunities. Compassion does not mean keeping everyone happy all the time. Avoiding tough decisions, ignoring poor performance, agreeing with everyone about everything. Compassion means you genuinely want the best for others, even if that sometimes means having tough conversations. Example, your team member is struggling. A compassionate leader talks to them. I've noticed you seem a bit overwhelmed. What's going on? How can I help? A non-compassionate leader? They ignore it or get irritated. When people feel you care about them, they become loyal, motivated. They work hard because people work for leaders who value them. Part 4, leading your organization, building culture. Now you've learned to lead yourself. You've learned to lead your team. Now it's time to lead your organization. Culture is everything. You can set strategy, goals, and processes, but if the culture is bad, nothing will work. What is culture? It's how people behave when no one's watching. It's how decisions get made. It's how people treat each other. To build a mindful culture, set the example. Be what you want. If you want people to be present, don't check your phone in meetings. Create a safe environment. People should feel they can make mistakes. Ask questions. Disagree. Prioritize well-being. Don't encourage burnout culture. Value rest. Promote balance. Focus on purpose. Tell people why their work matters, how it fits in the bigger picture. Normalize feedback. Give and receive regular, honest, helpful feedback. Encourage a growth mindset. Google's example. Google studied their teams to see what makes them successful. The most important factor? Psychological safety. Feeling that you're safe to share ideas. Admit mistakes. Ask for help. That culture is created by leaders. Mindful, selfless, compassionate leaders. Part 5, practical tools. Start today. Theory is good, but action without theory is useless. Here are practical things you can do today. Morning routine, 10 minutes meditation. Just sit and focus on your breath. Set your intention. Today I'll be present. I'll listen to my team. Before meetings, stop for 2 minutes. Breathe. Put your phone away. Ask yourself, what's my role in this meeting? How can I add value? In conversations, put your phone away. Actually, make eye contact. Don't interrupt. Listen fully. Paraphrase so you're saying, when making decisions, pause. Don't react. Consider different perspectives. Check your ego. Am I making the right decision or an ego-driven decision? End of day, reflect. What went well? What could improve? Practice gratitude. 3 things that went well today. Leadership starts from within. Here's what Hougaard, Carter, and Manuel want you to understand. Leadership isn't a title. It's not a skill. It's a way of being. And it starts from your mind. When you're mindful, you make better decisions. You stay present, You don't react, you respond. When you're selfless, people trust you. They give you their best. They make your vision their own. When you're compassionate, you build real connections. You create a culture where people thrive. This doesn't happen overnight. It's practice, daily practice. Some days you'll be perfect. Some days you'll mess up. That's okay. What's important is that you're trying, that you're aware, that you're growing. Because when leaders grow, teams grow. When teams grow, organizations grow. And it all starts from your mind. So start today. 10 minutes meditation, one selfless act, one compassionate conversation. Start small, stay consistent, see results. Because the world needs mindful leaders, leaders who are present, who serve, who care, and that leader can be you.